Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome back to another episode by the Pokemonster. So for today, for the last episode of the year, I have two topics to discuss with you, and they revolve around this binder that we have laying on the desk, and those two packages that you might have seen before. So while my videos are still being released every Wednesday, except for the Christmas Wednesday, I have not been recording for a while, so let's dive straight into this one. Alright, so I don't want to drag out today's video for too long. I really need to get back into recording, guys. But what is going on with the binder? Well, in this binder are all my Korean Pokemon cards from the set 151 that I collected basically throughout the year. For about 10 months I have opened one booster box a month, and this is the result. We have some cards missing. They are sold already, and I thought before I'm going to sell the rest of them because I have to package all of these cards already because they are sold basically. Let's take a look at what we have one more time and then package it. I thought it was a nice way to end the year basically. So the demand for the Korean cards, in my opinion, positively surprised me. There are a lot of people still interested. When I listed all the cards, there were some were gone within 10 minutes. Other were gone in a day or two. I have not listed the most expensive cards yet, whereas the most money to retrieve from opening all the booster packs basically. But here are some Master Balls as well that might be getting pretty pricey, everything near mint obviously. So I was able this year, just a few weeks ago, also to get the Blastoise in English, the Blastoise EX. I have it in another ETB laying around. And the fun part of that one was that it was a trade. Someone wanted to get into vintage, so we traded a really large amount of these kind of cards for the Blastoise EX. So, but I digress. This is all the Pokeball hollows, reversed hollows, all the EXs, regular ones, between 50 cents and a buck. I didn't know they would move so well. I added everything up and basically came to the conclusion 500 bucks for everything was a nice price. I paid 50 bucks a booster box as well, so we wouldn't be losing too much. But I had the collection up for sale in its entirety for a long time, and there was no interest, not even at 450. I didn't want to go lower than 450 because there are some cards in there 20 bucks a piece. Well, everybody knows what the Charizard is doing. The Mew is still 70 bucks. Venusaur is about 40 to 50 bucks. Someone already purchased the Blastoise, and since I have to ship everything later today, this is my last chance, not only of this year but at all, to make this video. So what do I think of it? Well, it is a shame that I have to let go of it, but I want to have some money on the side to invest in newer Pokemon card sets. It was a really nice journey to open all these packs with you together. I made videos of that. We even had the God pack with the Venusaur and the Charizard and the Mew EX in the same booster box. Yeah, that was a really incredible experience. I never had that much luck with Pokemon cards in my entire life. So, goodbye Korean Pokemon card collection. I still have a lot of Korean booster boxes left, sealed. And I'm gonna keep them for probably forever, or open one and then sell a couple of packs at a time, just for fun. Alright, and right now let's get into these packages. So what is the deal here? I remember last Christmas, last year, I already showed you these boxes, but I've never really opened them up on camera. Off camera I actually opened them once to check what's inside there, check the contents, and then I just stored them in the closet again, and I have not looked at it for a year. So let's do that right now together. Okay, so what do I remember of these boxes? I purchased them around Christmas as well last year, and they were arrived within a week. And they came from someone who was doing a lot of Wizard of the Coast cards, and I was not really into collecting vintage yet. I haven't been throughout the whole 2024 either, I must admit, but now at the end of 2024 you will see that in videos that are upcoming and released next year. I do a little bit more vintage, so if you like that, subscribe. So here we are. This guy had a lot of vintage hollows, mainly Japanese, for sale, and I was looking at it. I had some spare money and I thought it would have been a great investment. But the thing is, if you buy near mint on Card Market, it always scratched. So this guy had 2 pictures attached to the listing, front and back picture. So let's turn around the cards first. And let's see what we are dealing with, guys. Let me actually get the second box out of the way so we have the black background for condition check. It feels good to be recording videos again. But I must admit, I like the selling and buying as well. And I try to combine that together into the video. So let's take a quick look here. I'm gonna get some of them out of the sleeve later. But when I saw this, he sent me the cards in these kind of sleeves. I immediately knew it was right. It was a nice seller, because I believe these sleeves are very old. I'm not sure, but these cards might have been in his collection for his entire life. That's just speculation from me. But this is, yeah, old school. So you saw the Kabutops already. So here we have a nice Smeargle. I always loved this card when I was a kid. I wasn't able to afford it. I never pulled it from the pack. And he had it up for like 12 bucks. Now, as I just said, people listing these cards really don't know what near mint is normally. But if we take a look at this card, it is really, really freaky clean. It's like, perhaps this is just a 10, but due to the centering left to right, which is a little off, you see, maybe we can put it a bit closer to the desk, so that everybody's able to see it. So here you can see how clean the card is. It is incredible. No whitening, no scratches. The hollow foil is really nice. And he was offering the cards to close to lowest listings. Not for everything. Sometimes I paid almost double the lowest listing. But as soon as I saw these cards, I really knew I had hit the jackpot. So this is also not for resale. I'm gonna put everything in my binder and maybe even store it back in this box for another year to sit there and get it out of the box in next Christmas. But you can see how clean these cards are. It's incredible. It's also the centering left to right. I think he searched for centering specifically to sell it, because I think this guy still has a really large collection. But there is a little indent on this Skarmory. So what happened? I ordered with him again. I mentioned it, and he said, "Oh, I have another one. I sent it next with your next order." So he gave the next one for free, because this one had a little dent. So then we have one card that might be very popular at the moment. It's Dark Electrode, and it's from the Team Rocket Returns. So there are not many available on Card Market, I believe. I paid 18 bucks. I think I will put it on the screen, but I think it's still 18 bucks, or maybe it's only 10 bucks now in near mint. But yet again, if you buy this one from any random seller, it has probably some scratches or some whitening. And I must say, these cards are all mint. So I was so surprised with, due to the past experiences I had with even modern cards, but especially vintage cards, guys. It's insane. So the prices of these cards haven't moved that much, I must admit that. Here, this one also very clean Dark Tyranitar, guys. If you want to pick this one up, I paid 37 bucks, I believe, and you can pick it up for 27 now. But I doubt if you get this clean of a copy. There is one scratch, yet again, it's unbelievable. One scratch. I ordered with him again after this because I was so happy with the cards. I just mentioned the scratch. He gave me for free a new one, and I can keep this one as well. But I will show you as well something else. So then we have my favorite card, one of my favorite cards basically of all time. I'm a huge Kabutops fan, and I really love this card specifically. I didn't know in the past that Kabutops was underwater. I thought he was from the surf, from the wave. He was coming out of the water, but this whole This whole scenery is underwater, and in the English one you can see also some plants and bubbles underwater. So I never knew that. And also, if you look at his eyes, I think they're not straight, the eyes. Can you see that? But it's not only on this one, it's not a misprint or something, but it's on everyone. But I think the right eye should be a little bit lower. So also again guys, very clean card. 20 to 30 bucks paid for it. I can put the prices on the screen. I'm really a fan of this card. I was so happy that I got this. This is really all for my collection. I usually talk about buy, sell price, etc. But this is not. I'm not going to move these with 10 bucks down or 10 bucks up. Or maybe if these cards ever get 100 bucks, alright, I will sell them. But also centering. Look, also the centering left to right. So I hope you get the feeling as well. This guy was really a nice collector and the cards are safe with me too. So let's move into the next package. So in the next package, like I just said, a free Dark Tyranitar. I got this one for free. In my next order, I basically purchased all the cards he had for sale that were more than 10 bucks. We have a Fortress that was close to 10 bucks, maybe 12. But also a very clean card. Every card again and again. It was like I hit the jackpot, like I said. So also centering on all the cards. They will get 9s. I believe firmly they will get 9s. Here is the next Skarmory. Very clean card. Maybe an 8. The other one, due to a small indent and centering off. But this one is completely clean. Centering is off, but I think they will still get a 9. And then we have one more of my favorite cards. I had this one as a kid in English. We have a nice swirl here on the Houndour. I forgot the set name, Neo Revelation. Crossing the Ruins probably. Really nice card, guys. Vintage Oldback. And we have one more Kabutops. Also really nice clean card. This one actually has a great centering. Left to right might be off a little bit. And this one purchased first with some flaws on the cards. And then I received some free cards during my next order. I will put all the cards back into the boxes now first. Yeah, to me it's amazing and a bit shocking that these cards are not more expensive as old as they are. You can buy a modern card for 50 bucks, while all these cards are below 50 bucks. So I ordered these 2 packages from him, but what I forgot to mention is that I also got some of my more rare cards from this person in one order a few months before that. We have the Pichu here, and we have the Dark Feraligatr here. I really like this card, and the Pichu is one of my favorites as well, as you know. A Dark Alakazam from Rocket Gang. All near mint to mint. And then we get to some more expensive cards from my collection again. We have the CD promos. And I purchased them from the same guy, so you can understand I'm not going to get them out of the top loader, but these are really great quality cards. And obviously we also have the Blastoise here. I think this is a really iconic artwork. All the 3 artworks from the Venusaur, Blastoise and Charizard are the pack artworks from the English base set. But this one also is on some kind of misprint, this artwork, I believe. I think it's one of the first Pokemon cards ever with even a Magic the Gathering backside. And then we have the Charizard, and as you can see, all cards left to right, a bit of center, but all so clean. I think I have made one short about these cards. And yeah, I really like them. The value is going up right now as well. I'm not going to sell it when the cards get 1,000 bucks a piece. Well, I paid $320 for this one. And $150 for the Blastoise. And I think $1 for the Venusaur only. And if they get 1,000 bucks a card, yeah, maybe I'm gonna sell them, but it's not really in my mind right now to sell it. So really nice. I want to end off the year here. Everybody, I'm doing a little bit more vintage right now. The next upcoming videos will be still Pokemon card mail days with vintage mixed in with full art trainers. But there is such a demand for vintage cards. I will happily play into that demand and start selling some cards in that part of the hobby as well. We still have the full art trainer binder for everybody that's still here. Do you want to take a look at it? Should we? Because that was also the year 2022 or 2023 episode where I finished off the episode with the full art trainers. It's doing pretty well on my YouTube channel. Hang on. So over the course of the last year, throughout the last year, and up until the last Pokemon Card Mail Day season finale, I have kept buying new full art trainers. They're not in the binder yet, so there will be a season 6 season finale still, obviously. Yeah, let's leave it like this. So with this, I want to end off the year here. I hope everybody enjoyed all my content. I want to thank everybody for watching. Upcoming year, more content, maybe less shorts. I have to figure out a way to spend less time in the shorts, but it is just that time consuming. For the shorts of the last year, I was busy for 3 or 4 full weeks for a half year everyday short. And with full weeks, I mean like 100 hours a week I spent in that. I spent all my free time, every second into creating that kind of shorts for every day. So let's see if we can continue that every week, an episode. That's obviously the goal. Every week just one Pokemon card episode. Wednesday, tune in, 11 o'clock Central European time in the morning. Subscribe and put on notifications. Shameless plug over here. So then I have some Japanese cards. I want to get more Lieutenant Yoshidas. I really would like to get more Professor Oaks. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, which direction I'm going to go with the full art trainers from Japan, but I hope there are more exclusive, since I think the Lieutenant Yoshida card is also an exclusive in Japanese, right? It's from Detective Pikachu. I don't think we have it in English. So I purchased a bunch more of these. They were $2 a piece when you could pick them up from Brilliant Stars, and they start to rise now, almost $5-6 a piece. I wish I had more. So this is also a direction that I still want to keep going, the trainer galleries. I'm very looking forward to the Journey Together set. And I purchased some more of the Blissey and the Blaziken's. I really like these. And they're pretty cheap, or affordable at least. I've purchased a bunch more Melanies and Cynthias as well. The beauties, we have purchased a really large amount of beauties. I think we can almost fill up this page with Pikachu LOR trainer galleries as well. I have some more Ericas from trades, but I think I will tell all these stories in separate episodes next year. Without bothering you any longer, I've purchased some Pokemon breeders and some more Skylas too. Thanks everybody, yet again. Hope everybody had a great year. Let's do next year everything even a bit better. That's always the goal, just keep improving on everything. I think I have established a nice base right now regarding the content of my channel and the direction I want my collection into going. So that's it for today. See you all on the next one.